Morning. Morning. Oh, didn't expect to see you here.
No, I don't suppose you did.
Does that mean that you and Diane have split up, or is this just a lover's tiff?
Well, I think it's probably well and truly over.
I'm sorry.
No, I was thinking of moving in here until I got myself settled, but I don't think I can stand this dreadful smell.
Yeah, it's quite something, isn't it?
What on earth is it?
I don't know, but it's getting stronger. I've spoken to Carol about it twice myself.
Well, it's making me feel quite queasy. I think I'll get Carol to bring my breakfast up to my room.
I should take it up to your room yourself if I were you. Service with a smile is not exactly Carol's forte, particularly not first thing in the morning.
Those will need to go to the accountant. And these are for posting.
Morning. Morning, Charity.
Hiya.
Where did you get to yesterday? I understand Andrew couldn't get hold of you when he needed you.
Yes, I know. Paddy took the call.
I thought he was nervous around horses.
Well, I can't be on duty 7 days a week.
Is that what it was? Time off?
As a matter of fact, I was on another call. I spoke to Andrew last night. The horse is fine. I'm going to check up on him this morning.
Good. I'll see you over there.
We?
I'm taking Charity with me.
Oh. Does Charity get a say in that? You make her sound like a pet dog.
She's my PA. She goes where she's needed.
Oh, goodness. You're bright and early.
9 o'clock, you said?
Oh, yes, I know. But it's not quite 9. Not by my watch. Well, I'm just not used to having such conscientious workers.
Well, you could always leave the key with me, Gloria. I could open up for folk if they're early.
Oh, don't think Mr. Pollard would approve. Oops. Come on in. Show you what you've got to do. What time do you reckon you'll be back?
As soon as I can, my darling. As soon as my work is done.
Morning.
Oh, morning, Rodney.
Local paper, please. Bob. And have you got any scented candles?
Sorry, I only have plain household ones.
I don't know what's happening over the road, but the most dreadful smell in the dining room.
Well, that can't be good for business, can it? She got many holiday makers?
No, not really. Just a honeymoon couple checked in yesterday.
Honeymooners, eh? Did you hear that, Bob? It's right for some. We never went on honeymoon, although I do keep dropping hints.
Not the sort of thing you do at our age, is it? There'll be youngsters, I expect.
I don't know. I haven't clapped eyes on them. They seem to spend all their time in their room.
That's what you do when you're on honeymoon, though, isn't it?
Hey, listen, gotta go.
Yeah. So what does Carol make of the smell?
Oh, she's mystified. I think she thinks there's something dead under the floorboard.
Oh, it'd be awful if she has to take the floorboards up, won't it? Think of all those new carpets. And of course, they never go down properly a second time.
Got my briefcase.
How on earth do you manage that? Don't know what he keeps in it. Never lets it out of his sight.
I wonder if one of those air fresheners would help.
Good idea, Rodney. And why don't you suggest it to Carol? In fact, take a couple over. She can settle with me later.
Thank you.
Oh. Have you done this sort of work before then, love?
Yeah, I've done all sorts.
Oh, well, it's not exactly the forefront of British industry, is it? But it's local, and that's the main thing. Are you local, then?
Near enough.
I don't see a great deal of industry going on over your side of the room.
I beg your pardon, but I'm showing Cynthia the ropes here.
Oh, that's what it's called, is it?
I can see we're going to have to be very careful what we say in front of that one, only she's very thick with the supervisor.
Pass some more of these, love.
Seth, what are you doing? Why aren't you at your bench?
I'm just sorting these ready for packing, Mrs. Weaver.
Well, don't. It's more important to finish the consignment. All of these have got to be done by tonight, you know.
I notice she's not offering to muck in.
Oh, that's Gloria Weaver all over. come lunchtime, I'll tell you a thing or two about her.
What are you doing?
Just experimenting. I thought we might be able to fit a few more tables in.
No, I don't want to fit any more tables in. We don't fill any tables we've got.
I just thought that when the business does pick up, it would be good to know that we can squeeze them in.
I don't want to squeeze them in. It'll completely destroy the ambience.
If that's what you want.
What are you doing through here? Shouldn't you be cooking?
Yeah, I should. Come through to the kitchen. Morning, Rodney.
Morning, Zach.
The kitchen. Rodney's busy in here. Don't mention Chris Tate. What? Whatever you do, don't tell Zach you've just bought out Chris Tate.
What's going on?
Nothing. I just didn't want him to see me buying poached stuff of you, that's all.
Well, what's it got to do with them?
He might report us.
Oh?
What's in the bag?
Trout. Beautiful. Caught fresh last night. Are you wanting it?
Of course I'm wanting it. Let's have a look.
Nice size.
Zach's just been to the supermarket. Not, haven't you, Uncle Zach?
Marlon.
Yes?
I wasn't born yesterday. I hope you're giving my partner a good price.
Partner?
Yeah, I've decided to buy a steak in the restaurant.
Well, in that case, welcome to the Dingle dynasty. I think you'll find that I'm one of Marlon's best providers of wild produce.
Well, that's fine by me. No questions asked. Just so long as you give us a good price.
I knew you were my kind of man.
Did Andy have anything to say after I left?
No, he was fine. He likes you. That's the main thing.
Not the point, though, is it? It's one thing liking someone as a friend, but it's a different matter if the farmer takes a wife. So to speak. Oh, me and my big mouth. Now it looks as if I'm dropping hints.
Are you?
No! That sounds awful as well.
No, it doesn't. Because I'm not up for that either. It's too soon. I mean, it's no offence. It's fantastic to have you in my life, but the kids deserve me to themselves some of the time. And the farm.
Of course. You've got your responsibilities, and I've got mine.
Right, so we're agreed. We take it slowly, give each other a bit of space.
Do you know, I've often thought to be with someone and yet have my own base and be the best of both worlds.
Good.
You go down along the river and there's a big poolway at Bendy's. Your dad knows that spot.
Seth, is this all you've done all morning?
Aye, it is, Mrs. Weaver. I'm not right good at that stenciling like.
And you're distracting Sam, who is one of my best workers. This won't do, you know.
Would you go for dinner round here? Me? I go home. I just live across the way.
We all go to Walthack.
Just to warn you, we'll be working through lunch break today.
I'm sorry, love. I take my half-hour dinner break. It's me right, by law.
By heck, she told her.
Did you see the swelling's down?
Yeah, so more compresses, more rest, and I'll be back tomorrow to give her another injection.
Oh, goodness. Party.
Oh, what are you doing here? You said you were doing the surgery.
Thought I'd better make up for yesterday.
Feast or famine. Yeah. Well, the mare's looking better. Maybe Paddy can show you Annie Chris's opinion on something. Just an idea I had if you wanted to expand.
So, do you want to come and have a look at the horse then?
Why not? I need to talk to you. Can you tell you're getting away to meet me later on?
Zoe? So what?
Well, the idea has some virtue, but we can discuss at a later date.
That's for usual place.
What the hell do you think you're playing at?
Right, you ready?
So the next thing we know, she's moved in with him.
Who has?
Gloria Weaver. And of course, what everybody wants to know now is, are they or aren't they?
Are they or aren't they what?
Sam, would you belt up? I'm trying to talk to Cynthia. No, I wouldn't mind though, but her husband's only just dead a year.
So what? What she gets up to outside of working hours is no business of mine. Same as what I get up to is no business of hers. Or anybody else's.
Did
I dream it, or did I see Alan Turner in the B&B first thing this morning?
3, 4, 5.
Another good man driven from his home.
Don't get me started.
Skiving, eh? And I thought you was working.
I'm on my lunch break.
And you had me almost believing that you turned into an honest woman.
Hi, Roddy.
Hi, Zach. Good to see you. Whoops. Catch you later.
Good bloke, is that?
Glad you think so.
Seems fair settled in the village.
Yes.
He's honorary dingle now. Got into partnership with our Marlon. So you best look to your laurels. Share Marlon will be giving this place a run for the money. With Rodney in charge.
Yeah, we thought we was bee's knees, you know. Well, I suppose we were, really. Hey, top dance troopers, London Palladium every week.
Your lunchtime drink seems to have impaired your productivity, Betty.
Is that right? And what productivity are we talking about here, Gloria?
The only sort of productivity we're interested in around here is a sort that completes orders on time. Seth! What are you doing?
Win as fast as I can.
This isn't good enough, Seth. What's Mr. Pollard going to say?
What does he expect if he fills the place full of pensioners?
You speak for yourself.
Well, I told you my opinion, but it's all tied in with whether we acquire another stallion.
You all right?
Yeah, fine.
You don't seem very interested.
No, I've got a really bad headache.
Do you want some painkillers?
No, it's all right. I think what I really need to do is go home and have a lie down.
Fine. Would you like me to run you home?
No, honest, Chris, it's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, there's me going on about wanting to learn more about the business, eh?
Another day?
Yeah.
Right, I'll look in on you later on.
OK, yeah, but leave it till this evening, eh? I want to try and get some sleep.
I thought you didn't see myself.
And how would you know?
Oh, not again. I'm sorry I spoke. It goes lovely with your salt.
Oh, hello, Alan.
Hello. I've come to collect a few more of my things and to pick up my post. I take it it's all right if I go through to the back?
Of course. Well, lovely talking to you. Enjoy the rest of your honeymoon.
Thank you very much.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You're telling me they're on their honeymoon?
Yeah, isn't it romantic?
She's old enough to be my granny.
Well, not quite.
It's amazing, isn't it? And you said we were too old. Well, it just goes to show you're never too old for a bit of romance. Or a honeymoon.
I could give you 5 or 6:30. Great, we'll see you then. Did you get onto the agency about replacement for Gloria?
Yeah, they said they'd send someone.
Well, chase them up. I've got plenty to do without answering the phone.
Zoe, we need to talk.
If you're going to give me another lecture about my love life, I don't want to hear.
Oh, well, in that case, don't flaunt your love life under my nose.
I didn't flaunt it. You crept up on us yesterday.
I did not creep up on you. Anyway, I'm talking about today up at the stud farm.
I had to take my chance. Chris isn't letting her out of his sight.
I just want to tell you I don't like it. It's an horrible feeling when you know someone's cheating and the person that's being cheated on is a...
Cuckolded?
Whatever. And when that person doesn't know and you do, it's like I'm being drawn into your deception like an accomplice. And it feels like I'm cheating on Chris.
So? He's not a special friend of yours.
Doesn't matter. I still don't like it.
So what are you going to do? Go and tell him?
Of course I'm not going to go and tell him.
You better not. Not if you want to continue working in this practice.
The Hot and Courier phoned this morning. I give them Carol's number.
Yes, thank you. They called me. They want me to review that new restaurant in Houghton, which, of course, I won't be doing now.
Why not?
Well, I don't like to eat alone.
Well, I'll go with you. I mean, presumably the paper's paying. I mean, I don't want to bum a meal or anything.
Well, thank you, Nicola. Yes, the paper is paying. Yes, I shall be delighted to have your company.
So what about this honeymoon, then?
Oh, Viv.
No, I won't take no for an answer. Honeymoons aren't just for first-timers, you know. What about if we revisit your past, eh? Go back to where you grew up.
Oh, I don't think so, love.
Oh, Bob, why not, please?
But I don't like going back. I'd rather do something new. You all right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you're not having second thoughts, are you?
No. But I'll miss his friendship. He's good company, is Alan.
Well, can't you be friends?
Well, I'd like that. But it's not what Alan wants. Not at the moment, anyway. So it's agreed, then. We're going somewhere.
If that's what my Vivian wants, that's what she shall have.
The new woman, Cynthia's a good worker, but I don't think it's going to work having Seth and Betty on the same team.
And why is that?
Well, she's far too big for her boots, and he might as well not be here.
Hmm?
The fact is, Eric, they are behind with that order.
Well, tell them to pull their finger out.
I have. To no effect. I think they think it's a soft touch working here. Can I make a suggestion?
Of course.
I think you should tell Seth he's no longer required.
Is that necessary? It won't go down too well in the village.
Eric, he was asleep half an hour ago. He's too old for the sort of concentration this job requires.
Well, can't you give him a warning?
I think a short, sharp shock would do wonders for the others.
Oh, dear.
I'll send him in.
When I were a lad, there was still a blacksmith in this village.
Mr. Pollard would like a word with you, Seth.
All right, what's up?
Promotion, maybe.
Oh, yeah. I bet they're going to make you supervisor instead of Gloria, Seth.
You'll be laughing the other side of your face in a minute.
Playing at? Oh, don't. You know what, Paddy? What are you doing talking to me as if he isn't there?
It's all right, calm down. Paddy knows.
He knows? How?
I told him.
You've told him? Why?
I felt like it.
Firm management.
But fair.
So, what did they say?
I'm to come back.
You were hot? You mean is... Are you trying to say they've given you the sack?
Oh, Seth.
I don't mind.
No, but I do. I were counting on that money.
I were getting bored. I'd rather be out fishing.
You probably eat better than what you can earn here. They can't just sack you like that, love. How long have you worked here?
About a month.
So I don't think you can champion him at an industrial tribunal.
Maybe not. But I don't like their attitude. Taking on an old fella like that and then just slinging him out.
Oh, dear.
The whole point is, Seth can't work as fast as the rest of us.
You did the right thing, Eric. Malcolm always said with employees it's important to show them who's boss.
And Eric Pollard knows that.
They're leaving.
We'll soon see about that. Where do you think you're going? The order's not finished.
I'm sorry, but my old fella's very shocked about what's just happened. I'm taking him home.
And I've got to go and look after Belle.
But it's barely 5 o'clock.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be flexi time.
Quite, but I'd like to think if an order needed extra work, loyalty to the company might play a part.
Loyalty to the company? The amount you pay?
Well, Sam is going to be working very late into the night and earning a lot of money is all I can say.
Listen, love, no one earns a lot of money working in a place like this. You're paying peanuts. And we're only working here because we're skint. So just get off your high horse.
on about Paddy? What does it matter if Paddy knows?
It matters because it makes it more likely that Chris will find out.
Maybe that's what I want. I mean, why did you get into this if you care so much about him?
I've told you. For the excitement. I was bored stiff, you were a challenge.
Oh, and now?
I don't want to hurt him.
Because you care about him.
Yes, if you really want to know.
Well, what about me? Do you care about me?
Why does it always have to be me saying how I feel? Let's talk about you. Why did you get into this?
Because I fancied you. And I fancied living dangerously.
Yeah, well, you're certainly doing that.
So are you. And I think you've got the most to lose if Chris were to find out, don't you?
All right, I see. So that's what all this has been about. Getting rid of me.
No, of course not. Is that what you really think? After all the fun we've had? I want this to go on and on. Believe me, I never want this to stop. Let's forget about this stupid row and make the most of a time like this.